Mike Tyson paid cash for a 1986 Rolls-Royce Silver Spur 2. It had a 6.7-liter V8 engine, no turbos, made about 170 horsepower. Was this a good financial decision for Mike to buy the Rolls-Royce? In 1986, the Spur 2 cost about 120K. Adjusted for inflation, that's about 350K in 2025. I found a nice example of an 86 Silver Spur that was listed for 59,000 bucks. Let's say it sold for 55K. So from a resale perspective, this car lost about $65,000 in value. And that car didn't have many miles on it. So it had about 7,000, less than 7,000 miles. But let's say Mike drove it on average of 6,000 miles. Let's say he kept the car and just drove it for the last 39 years. And let's be generous and assume he had a good mechanic. And let's say it cost $4,000 per year to run. Over 39 years, that would have cost about 156,000 bucks, which would have been fine actually. All cars require maintenance, so operating costs on a Rolls-Royce are a little bit more to upkeep. So it's not bad. And the resale value thing is not actually the worst part. Let me tell you what is. If Mike had put that $120,000 into S&P 500 index funds, into the stock market, in 2025, that 120K investment would have yielded him $7.8 million. So historically, the stock market returns 11.66% year over year, and that the compounding effect of how investments work is very hard for the human mind to grasp. So from the period of 86 to 2025, including dividends, the average return would have been 11.2%. And what I want you to take away from this is two things. One, that's not a huge return, making 11.2% on average every year, but over 39 years, it just keeps compounding and growing. Number two, you, the average American, will buy 10 cars in your lifetime. You may spend roughly 20K on each car, which without interest is $333 per month for 50 years. And that slow payment over 50 years, you think loses you $200,000. But if you put $200,000 into index funds in the beginning of a 50-year period, then you would have a little bit over $49 million in the end. So if we're talking monthly payments, then putting $333 per month into index funds would leave you with about $9 million over 50 years. So don't worry about Mike, worry about yourself. You want to learn investment basics and how I bought 42 cars cheap enough to flip them for a profit, read my book, $4,000 Porsche, or even better, sign up for my course on crashmeter.net. And frankly, just read the chapter on investment basics. Don't even worry about the rest. Like and subscribe. Let me know whose car you want me to talk about next. Original paint, crashed. Buying a used car, Crash Meter works better than meters that cost 3 times as much. Buy the car buying course, get the meter for free. Don't be a crash dummy, use a Crash Meter.